Today, I am reviewing the Enhulk Pool Vacuum for above-ground pool. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. When you start looking for a handheld pool vacuum, you are usually choosing between weak suction that barely picks up a stray leaf and bulky, corded systems that are a nightmare to manage. The Enhulk PC10 fits squarely into that middle ground of cordless, battery-operated cleaners. The immediate appeal here is the portability. You do not have to worry about dragging a hose from your pump or tripping over a tangled electrical cord. It uses a 20V, 40W motor which, on paper, is quite capable. A flow rate of 18.5 gallons per minute, or roughly 4,200 liters per hour, is decent for an above-ground pool. It gives you enough force to suck up those persistent bits of sand, dead bugs, and small leaves that always seem to collect at the bottom of the liner. The design philosophy behind the PC10 seems to be about versatility. It ships with a telescopic pole that extends from 3 feet up to 7.3 feet. This is a vital feature for above-ground pools because, depending on whether you have a smaller splash pool or a larger family-size model, your reach requirements change. Having the ability to switch between a short handle for cleaning a spa or a small hot tub and the full pole for a larger swimming pool makes it a much more useful tool. You are not buying two different cleaning devices. You are buying one system that adapts to your needs. The handle exchange process is relatively simple, though you'll want to make sure the locking mechanisms stay clear of debris to ensure they keep working smoothly over time. One of the biggest concerns with any battery-powered appliance is how long it will actually last on a single charge. The PC10 is equipped with a battery pack that consists of 5 2,000 mAh cells. The manufacturer claims a runtime of up to 1 hour, which is about as good as it gets for this category of pool vacuum. In reality, your mileage will vary depending on how much debris you are picking up. If you are cleaning a pool that is heavily covered in leaves, the motor will be working harder, which will drain the battery faster than if you were just vacuuming up a thin layer of sand. Still, having 60 minutes of runtime is more than enough to cover a standard above-ground pool. The fast charging aspect is also worth noting. A full recharge takes about 90 minutes, which is quite quick compared to some other models that might require half a day on the charger. It means if you realize halfway through your cleaning session that the battery is dying, you can pop it on the charger, take a break, and be back at it in a relatively short amount of time. Then there is the filtration system, which is arguably the most important part of any vacuum. Enhulk includes 4 reusable filter bags in the box. You get 2 of the 180 mesh bags and 2 of the 500 mesh bags. This is a smart inclusion because it lets you tailor your cleaning to the specific type of mess in your water. If you are dealing with larger debris like leaves, twigs, or larger insects, the 180 mesh bags are the better choice because they allow for better water flow while still trapping the larger items. If you are dealing with finer stuff like sand or algae silt, you will want to switch to the 500 mesh bags. The fact that these are reusable is great for the wallet, but you have to be diligent about cleaning them. If you let the bags get completely clogged, the suction power will drop significantly, and you'll just be pushing dirt around the bottom of the pool instead of removing it. Now, we have to talk about the reality of using a machine like this. It is not magic. It is a handheld vacuum, so you have to actually guide it over the spots that need cleaning. It is not an autonomous robot that is going to zip around your pool while you relax on the patio. You're going to be standing there, moving the pole, and covering the floor space. It is a bit of manual labor, but it is infinitely faster and more effective than trying to scoop things out with a hand net. You will need to take slow, deliberate passes. If you whip the vacuum around too quickly, you will disturb the sediment on the bottom of the pool and make the water cloudy before the vacuum has a chance to pull it up. That is a common frustration for new users, but once you get the technique down, you will find it much easier. There are some downsides to consider. Because the unit is submersible, you have to be very careful about maintenance. You cannot just leave it sitting in the pool or throw it in the shed when you are done. The manufacturer emphasizes drying the machine after use for a reason. Electronics and water do not mix well over the long term, and if you leave water trapped inside the housing, you will eventually have corrosion issues or motor failure. You also need to clean the filter bags after every single use. If you are lazy with that, the suction performance will diminish, and the motor will have to work harder, which shortens the lifespan of the vacuum. It is a bit of a chore, but it is the trade-off for having a portable, battery-powered device. Another thing to keep in mind is the build quality. It is constructed primarily of plastic to keep the weight manageable so you aren't fighting a heavy piece of equipment while holding a pole. This is necessary, but it does mean it is not going to stand up to heavy abuse. If you bang it against the sides of your pool or drop it on a concrete deck, you are likely to crack the casing. Treat it with a little bit of care and it will last, but do not expect it to be a rugged, construction site grade tool. The ideal buyer for the PC10 is someone with an above-ground pool or a hot tub who is tired of the manual labor of cleaning but isn't ready to drop $500 or $1,000 on a high-end robotic cleaner. If you have a relatively small to medium-sized pool, this is a perfect match. It is also great for people who have pools in areas where debris like tree leaves or sand is a constant, nagging problem. It is much easier to just grab this and spend 10 minutes cleaning a specific area than it is to set up a full filtration system or deal with a pool service. who should avoid this. If you have a massive, in-ground, 15-foot deep pool, this is not the right tool. You would be standing there for hours, and the battery life just isn't designed for a project that size. Also, if you're looking for a completely hands-off solution where you push a button and walk away, this isn't for you. You need to be willing to do the physical work of vacuuming the pool floor. If you have mobility issues or just don't have the time to spend 20 or 30 minutes each week walking around the perimeter of your pool, you should be looking at dedicated robotic cleaners that stay in the pool. The 2-year warranty is a nice touch, as it shows the company is standing behind the motor and the battery assembly, which are the most likely failure points. Dealing with pool equipment can be a gamble, so having that safety net is something that makes the initial purchase feel a bit more secure. Just make sure you actually register your warranty if required, and keep your proof of purchase somewhere safe. When you are using the telescopic pole, pay attention to how you extend it. Start with the shortest setting to get the feel of the vacuum's weight in the water. Once you get the hang of maneuvering it, extend it out to the length you need. A common mistake is to extend it to the full 7 feet and try to use it like a fishing rod. It is much easier to manage if you keep your hands spaced out on the pole to give yourself better leverage and control. Also, do not forget about the perimeter of your pool. The brush head is designed to get into those corners where the wall meets the floor. You might need to spend a little extra time in those spots, as that is where most of the debris tends to settle. The water clarity after using this is usually quite noticeable. Since you are removing the debris rather than just stirring it up, the filter system on your pool pump does not have to work nearly as hard. That leads to longer filter life and potentially clearer water overall. However, remember that the PC10 is a supplement, not a replacement for your main chemical maintenance. If you have algae, this won't kill it. You still need your shock and your chlorine. This is purely for mechanical removal of physical debris. There is also the matter of what happens when you finish. After you pull the unit out of the pool, it is going to be full of water. You need to let it drain properly, and then you should ideally rinse the entire unit with fresh water, especially if you have a saltwater pool or a heavily chlorinated hot tub. Chemicals can be harsh on the seals and the plastic over time. Taking that extra 5 minutes to rinse it off and dry it out is going to add years to the life of the machine. It is a simple habit, but it is the difference between a vacuum that works for 3 seasons and one that dies after one. Another thought on the battery. Even though it charges fast, try to avoid letting it sit completely dead for long periods. If you are finished with your swimming season and you are putting the pool away, make sure you bring the vacuum inside, give the battery a partial charge, and check on it every few months. Batteries that are left to completely discharge for months on end tend to lose their capacity to hold a charge. This is standard advice for almost any lithium-ion device, but it is easy to forget when you are packing up pool gear for the winter. In terms of value, you have to look at what you are paying for versus what you are getting in time saved. If you save yourself even 10 minutes of frustrating, inefficient cleaning every week for the duration of a summer season, that adds up to a significant amount of time. If you value your time, the cost of the PC10 pays for itself pretty quickly. It is an affordable way to upgrade your pool maintenance routine. You aren't getting luxury features and you aren't getting commercial-grade power, but you are getting a practical tool that addresses a very specific, annoying problem. You should also be aware that the suction strength is impressive for its size, but it isn't going to pull large rocks or heavy, waterlogged branches from the bottom. It is meant for leaves, sand, bugs, and general pool sediment. If you are dealing with a pool that has been neglected for a month and is essentially a swamp, you are going to need more than this to clear it out. You will likely need to use a manual drain and clean approach for a disaster like that. But for regular weekly maintenance, it is right in the sweet spot of performance and convenience. Finally, think about where you're going to store the accessories. You have 4 filter bags and a telescopic pole. The bags should be kept somewhere dry and clean when not in use. You don't want them getting dirty in the garage before you even put them in the vacuum. A small plastic bin or a dedicated mesh bag is perfect for keeping everything organized. It might seem like a small thing, but being able to grab the right filter bag and the pole without searching for them is what makes the process feel seamless. If you are prepared, it just becomes another quick part of your weekend routine, similar to mowing the lawn or checking your chemical levels. It is not something you should dread, and the PC10 makes that possible by being a reliable, easy-to-use, and efficient piece of equipment. When you combine the reasonable price, the decent performance, and the simple maintenance, it is a very solid contender for anyone who needs to keep an above-ground pool looking clear all summer long without a major investment. Just keep your expectations realistic, treat the machine with a little bit of care, and you will get exactly what you need out of it.